Hi guys, this is self-discovery support. Thank you for coming back. So let's get into it. I'm happy you've joined me here today, and this is going to be a reading for the collective focused on providing clarity and guidance, though we're understanding the energy of your situation or story. Due to that, I'm going to ask you to be mindful to just take the messages that you feel resonate for you. If you do find this reading useful, please consider subscribing, and you can also catch daily tarot shorts on this channel. So now we're just gonna start with a bit of Lenormand, and then we're gonna move into an oracle. We're gonna use the Ching to get a kind of broader message. Let's see what's happening here for people in the collective. Okay, 3 things came out. 1, I'm gonna reshuffle. I'm gonna just shuffle that again. Okay, so what's coming towards people? Let's have a definitive question. What's coming towards people? Okay, you know, when you put things back, they always want to come out. I always say they will come back out again, if they are meant to come out. We have the mice, which came out before. We have the stork, and we have the clock. Okay, so it's telling me that the mice is something that is eating away at something, right? It's the degradation or the reduction of something. It's not really a good card, but right after that we have a new cycle. So whatever was eaten away, whatever was reduced, whatever you felt like you lost, also, there's a possibility for a new cycle, a new beginning. And it's like this clock tells us about it being timely. Now's the time to take action on whatever it is. This is exciting then, because you do have that. And then right under that, we have the child card in the hidden energies. So it's like definitely new beginnings. It's a fresh start for people, and it's by way of communication. It seems like there's a lot of communication incoming. It's going to bring good things. It's definitely going to bring good things for you. Alright, so let's get into our cards. We have affluence. That looks good already. Small influences. Alright, so let's take those 2. I'm gonna read a little bit from the book, but already I can see that there's something that is wanting to increase in your life. It's like a birthing of something. You can see this card here, right? There's a flowering coming out of this egg, and all of these things coming towards that egg. It's like a knowing. Yeah. Definite birthing. All right, so and then we have small influences. It's like maybe the details, right? The small bits that you're putting together. All right, so let's get let's look at the affluences card. Supreme success. Like, that's the first thing on the page. Like the proverbial pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, a person whose fortunes have turned for the better shines brightly now. At the core of true success lies generosity and modesty. It is a tendency of a flexible or yielding nature to draw powerful forces to it, especially when prosperity begins to manifest. When this added power is wielded with grace and dignity, we have supreme success and great abundance. So this is like a reading about abundance. This is, you know, this mice card. It can talk about many things, like it modifies many things, But definitely on its own, it does talk about your resources being taken away, right? You can see that the mice have gotten into the rice and the grain, and is this bread? Yeah, and they're just like, one, they're sullying things, they're tainting things, and they're reducing the good that you have. And so right on top of that comes the affluence card. So things are coming back, and it's about time. It's time for you to take action on things that you know can bring that in for you. Let's look at number 9. Alright, so small influences talks about a gentle wind gathers clouds, but still there is no rain. Softer influences predominate as the power of smaller forces accumulates, making this a time for smooth and friendly persuasion. Okay, so definitely here we have it's like the subtleties, right? It's not a time for big drastic change. It's a time for taking your time. It's a time for taking your time, definitely, because it's like everything is in place already. It's like it's arrived. You don't have to do major things, but there are small things that you can take care of. Like, for example, you know, if you have a product that you're putting on the market for sale, everything is good about it, right? The product is good, the supply chain is good, everything is working well, your website's good. But it's time to like make sure that the small things, so like maybe a thank you card that should go into the packaging, these types of small little gestures. I mean, that may not be a good example, but for sure, take it in your own stride, in your own world. What does it mean for you? All right, so I'm gonna get another bit of like potential outcome. All right. Okay, we have the bear. We have the clouds. Okay. So what else I have here is with the bear, the clouds, the spying glass, the magnifying glass, sorry, and the I think this is the labyrinth card. Yeah, we have like something, it's a powerful force that is coming in. We see that with it brings with it good financial prospects, but it's exactly what we just talked about. It's like anything that you're uncertain about, it's time to look closely at those details. This is the fact that this is here twice does tell me that this is particularly important, and something says contracts. And I should have mentioned that with businesses, like if you have something, know that you're about to sign contracts, look very closely at it, get the help that you need if you're unsure about anything. And also we have here, it's almost like if you meet up into, let's say, if you have a dead end, if you meet a roadblock, it's knowing that just turn around and keep going, because there is definitely a purpose for this, and it's like building resilience. There are people that you're going to pass along your way, along your path, and those people can be useful to you. Also, it's knowing that your situation is like everybody has these difficulties, these roadblocks, so it's not a time to turn back. It's definitely a time to push past that into where you're going. All right, guys, so definitely new things coming. It looks like a lot of abundance is kind of growing for people, and I feel like it has to do with projects that you are initiating on your own. And remember those two things. Look at the details, anything you're uncertain of, and also that perseverance. Okay, guys, so take care, and I will see you back here on this channel. Take care.